They didn't see the tears, they didn't hear the prayers, but God did. I remember nights I couldn't sleep, so many questions down on my knees. They said I wouldn't make it through, but they forgot what my God can do. I was broken, I was low, didn't know which way to go. But in the middle of my pain, He called my name. When I had nothing, He became my everything. When doors were closing, He was opening a way. Look what God has done, look what God has done. He turned my tears to testimony. Now my victory song has just begun. Look what God has done, look what God has done. If you see me standing here today, it's only by His grace. Look what God has done. They only saw my failure, they never saw my faith. They talked about my past, but God erased the shame. I was praying in the silence, He was working all the time. What they meant for evil, God turned it for my good. I'm still standing, not because of who I am, but because the Lord of heaven still holds my hand. Look what God has done, look what God has done. He lifted me from places I could never overcome. Look what God has done, look what God has done. Let the whole world testify. This is not my strength, but look what God has done. If you're breathing, it's a miracle. If you're standing, it's a miracle. If you made